I'm being asked a lot, how do I change my beliefs? And I understand that beliefs are critical in our lives. And so I thought I would do my talk today on dissolving old beliefs. The thing we come back to is the great master teacher, Jesus. And he said this, he gave us a secret to life. He said, "It is done unto you as you believe." And so when we fully understand that, your life is an outpicturing of your beliefs. So let's redefine, or let's define as clearly as we can, what is a belief. Your belief is your thoughts, words, actions, and feelings aligned toward a specific result, held persistently and consistently, consciously and unconsciously. So do you see, it's not as simple as, it's your thoughts, it's what you think over and over again. No, it's not just what you think over and over again. It's what do you think, speak, feel, act upon over and over again towards something specific, constantly, persistently, consciously, and unconsciously. Most of these beliefs that we're acting on are unconscious beliefs that we've never chosen for ourselves. They're beliefs we blindly accepted from our mother, our father, and that. See, one of the things I've come to understand is that when we react, we are expressing unconscious beliefs. Think about when someone says something to you and you react. You have a belief, that they're insulting you, or a belief that they're praising you. Reactions tell you that there's something internal inside of you that you're pressing the button on, and your belief is there and you react to it. It's like it's a challenge to you and you don't want to be challenged. You believe it. Most of the time, if you're conscious, if it's a conscious belief, then you're able to respond. But if it's unconscious belief, that's when we react. Because if we knew, we would respond. But when we don't know, we react. See, before we can dissolve a belief, we must first become aware, consciously aware of them. And most of the time we're not. So when we're reacting, it's great at that time to ask a question. I wonder, what is the belief I have inside that's causing me to react this way? And then I think if you take a few moments and you follow it back, you'll be able to identify, I must have a belief about this. I don't remember getting that belief, but I've got that belief. You see, beliefs are not truth, but rather opinions. The moment you believe that a belief is not true, that belief begins to dissolve. That's why beliefs create, because there are thoughts, words, actions, and feelings aligned toward a specific result, held persistently and consistently, consciously and unconsciously. What you're doing is you're establishing that as a baseline within you, and when you establish a baseline within you, it becomes a truth for you. It's not a truth for everyone, your belief. It's a truth for you. Because what? Your belief is really an opinion that you are allowing to become a truth for you as you live your life at this time in this space. So the key thing to remember from this is that because you believe something doesn't mean someone else will believe the same thing. And because you believe it's true for you, someone else will not believe it's true for them. But the key thing is, once you understand that a belief is not truth, now you can begin to dissolve it. You see, when we're dissolving a belief, our job is to build a mental case as to why a belief is not true. And when we do that, it breaks it down piece by piece. See, if you have a belief that it's impossible to lose weight, you have to examine and say, well, wait, that can't be true. Because if I just stopped eating, I know I would lose weight. Oh, so I know that if I eat less, I'd lose weight. I know that when I move more and don't eat more, I'll lose weight. I know that if I eat less and move more, I can lose weight. You see, I'm breaking it down. I'm breaking the belief that I can't lose weight down piece by piece. It's easier to dissolve something in steps than trying to take one gigantic bite out of something that's bigger than what you can take a bite out of. You see, as you become aware of beliefs that are not serving your highest vision, surrender them. Let them go by building a new belief. This is why it's real important to know your top 3, 4, 5 values, what you deem most important in your life. When you know that, you can ask when something comes up, is this belief serving my highest values? If it's not serving it, surrender it. Let it go and build a belief that does serve your highest values, because that's going to enhance your ability to create a magnificent life. We're going to go back a couple weeks now with my next idea, and that is, before we can get rid of a belief, we must embrace our power of non-attachment. That's right. Just because you have a belief doesn't mean you have to be attached to it. It was a belief, it was there. Why it was there, who knows? Maybe it was constantly chosen for a while, but maybe now it's not valid. And so with the state of non-attachment, you compare that to belief, to your current vision of yourself, your current top values, to what you're trying to express and experience and be in the world. And if that belief doesn't serve you, you're not attached to it. You can just let it go. You see, to discern whether or not beliefs are there, we must learn to really listen to ourselves and examine anytime we hear ourselves say, I believe or I don't believe. You see, we're giving ourselves clues. That's right, by the words we speak, but are we aware that we're speaking those words? So start asking yourself, start implanting that. Whenever you hear yourself say the word believe, whether I believe or whether I don't believe, stop and ask, oh, that's a belief. Does that belief serve me? Is that belief of value to me? You see, a belief is just a mental story we tell ourselves. The more we tell the story, the deeper the belief, and the more that we're attached to it. So, to change a belief, we tell a different mental story. And the more we tell that story, the more that new story becomes a belief. The key thing is not be attached to it. You see, when we do release a belief, we release thousands of stories that we have created about that belief, around that belief. And those stories have legitimatized that belief, so we hold on to it, so we're attached to it. But once we release the belief, oh my God, thousands and thousands of stories that we've told within our own mind are let go. You see, beliefs are opinions that we've bought into. The key thing to ask is, once you understand who you are, once you understand your top values, we start asking the question, do these beliefs serve my highest image of me? If not, then we start to examine these beliefs one by one, and we start to build new beliefs, beliefs that serve the highest expression. The great poet Rumi said, be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. When a belief is no longer serving, let it go. I want to thank you for spending part of your day watching this talk. And hopefully you've received some valuable insight about how to change your beliefs, how to let them go, how to build new beliefs. If this message nourished you, I invite you to make a donation to Agape. Support us as we bring this message to the world. You can make that donation by going to agapespiritualcenter.com, click on the Give Now button, and make a donation. I believe in the law of circulation. I believe that I give where I'm provided for. If this is providing for you a spiritual insight, a spiritual connection, a spiritual home, do give us the gift so we can bring this message and create an even bigger family. Have a great week, and I am so grateful that you took your time to be with me.